you can see the new audio track is below the yellow indicator here. But if you create this, look what happened here. We've got the native audio of this scene here, of the dance scene, and the come on feel the noise. And you'll notice here, even after we created this, this line up here is red, which means that at some point during the DVD creation part, whenever you're authoring the DVD, something just may not transfer correctly, or it can, little bitty issues can pop up. So this is something you want to look for whenever you're building your audio tracks on your storyboard, is consistently get into the mix and look at this line here, and if you've got red anywhere, just scroll through your whole storyboard, and if you got any red, that's over-modulation, and you need to lower the volume of one of your tracks. So of course we could fix this by clicking on the dance track, and we could lower the volume, this master volume here, all the way to the left, and that would mute this dance track. And you can see that visually indicated by that two-tone blue up there. You'll notice it's about half the way up, but when we grab the volume, move it to the bottom, it disappears. It's one solid blue color. So if we create that, we get the blue, which is the indication that the audio is okay. Let's go ahead and, with the dance still highlighted, I want to take that back to 0 decibels, and again we can create that out, and again it's red. Another way to lower the volume of the native audio, for instance, like when I do music, photos to video, a lot of times I'll have some photos, some video up on the storyboard, and I'll have 3 or 4 songs down here on tracks 1 and 2 that I want to play. I don't want to hear any of the ambient or the native audio on any of the tracks up on the storyboard. You can select your songs down here, and you can do what they call a correction, which allows you to highlight any one of the 6 tracks and lower the volume of that track. Now notice what happens whenever I left click here and say that. Look at the dance up top. See up here, it disappeared. When I muted that, was here, and when I muted it, again it disappeared. So when I create that again, we get the blue screen. This is really powerful because in essence, what it's doing here is saying, while this track here is playing, I want to correct this top track, which corresponds to this little this little camcorder track up here, the video track. I want to correct it by muting it. So while this is playing, this track up here, right above it, will be muted. So you can play around with that, but you'll get a quick feel of how that works. Of course, and the end result is no native audio, and my son's dancing away with this little kindergarten princess, and the audio, more importantly, the audio is okay. It's good to burn to a DVD and save the memory. Another quick tip, a gentleman called in this morning, and one of my clients, and he was wanting to know, he had accidentally, let's go into, let me just set this up real quick. Let's go back out to the main menu here, and let's go to the audio record edit, and let's make a new sample. We can make it be a sine wave, so there is some music there. Let's make it just make it 3 frames. May sound weird, but you'll see how this works here in a second. And let's go back out to the main menu and click on the mix. And he had accidentally added a very short clip to one of his audio tracks, and he couldn't click on it. He's like, man, no matter what I can do, I can't click on it to move it, I can't delete it, I can't remove it. This may have happened to you. One of the things you can do to get rid of that is highlight the track that the sliver of audio is on, and with that highlighted, you should be able to toggle in between clips by using these two arrows with the line through it up here. And mine was always selected because there's only one track, one sample, audio sample on the track. But if you've ran into this, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just can't seem to get that little sliver, but if you'll highlight the clip that the track is on and use these buttons here, right up here, it will toggle in between the songs on that track, and at that point you should be able to see it down there, sine wave, and you should be able to remove it. Well, it didn't let me remove it. Let's try. There we go. You might use these two buttons. I said use these two, but I was hitting these two and finally it came off. So anyway, you might want to play around with that so the next time that occurs you can take care of it. The last trick I'm going to show you today for audio is, let's go back to our main menu and click on Audio Record Edit. From time to time you will have recorded something into your Casablanca that is a mono track, which means just the left track or the right track came in. I'll go ahead and play this clip here. As you can see up here, it's only going to be mono, so when this particular song is playing, it's not playing on both of the speakers on the television. So what you can do is highlight that audio track, and who knows, it could have been something on, failed on your camera. Anyway, you didn't get stereo on your video. So what you can do is click on Special, and I believe it's up here. There is under the special features, there is a built-in effect called Copy Channel, and you can copy from the left channel to the right or the right channel to the left. I believe it's our right channel that we had, so I believe this is what we're going to want to do. By the way, this pre-listen down here is pretty cool. This is with Smart Edit 4 or later. It does allow you to see the finished result before you create the effect, and this is what we want. Now we've copied the right channel to the left. Let's go ahead and create that, and now this mono SP, if we play that, you can see here we have both channels active and working, and at least it'll give more of a stereo effect to your clients. Let's go ahead and stop that, and of course we can rename that to be stereo, and we've corrected that problem. By the way, let's go back to the main edit screen real quick and click on Edit. If you have a clip in your scene bin and you know it is mono, you can copy the whole audio track over to the Audio Record Edit by clicking on Special and going to Scene to Sample, and this takes the audio sample that's part of the video scene and copies it over to the Audio Record Edit screen. And that will do it for today. My name is again Chad Bostwick with OD Video, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.